All right, team, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to look at everything, starting off on the 5 minute chart. Uh, of course, we're looking at pre-market right now, and that's okay. This is Apple coming in pre-market. We're going to go ahead and create our levels for Apple. Apple's looking at 194.10, so we're going to go ahead and put right here at the top. That's going to be a trigger for the upside. Right here at the bottom. Now, we don't need to go all the way down. What we're looking for is we're looking for continuity, right? So when we see multiple areas, that's just fine and dandy for us. So 193.64. So we got a break above 194.42. We can go ahead and start thinking longs for the push upside, and we get a break below here. We can even come up a little bit and go into some of the meat and potatoes since we have some good candlesticks forming some big price action. We can go there and be a little bit a little aggressive. Coming out here is more conservative, coming in here to be more aggressive. So 193.71 looks good. So we're looking for that fluctuation, 5 minute good, 15-minute chart best off of at the bell for some trades going ahead and getting in. Let's look at snow. Snow's been kind of sideways moving lately, but we like snow. When snow moves, excuse me, when snow moves, it likes to move. Let's go ahead and look at this at the 30-minute chart. See what we got. So with snow, we're going to go ahead and kind of put, where's snow at? 187, 188.37. That might do it. We'll go ahead, go off of yesterday's. We got a lot of price action at that particular area. All this right here, we could push it up a little bit, but we might miss some. That's about a 75-cent move there. We might miss a little bit of a move with snow. It moves pretty good, so we can definitely catch a decent trade. Coming off of snow, let's go ahead and come down here where we got some decent price action. I like it right here, and the reason why I like that one, we cover all this price action here. We get this price action and it's followed through with a lot of price action coming in previously. So we got some time frame continuity here of this level here. So 185.74, looking for the downward trend. So we peak below this. We're probably looking for some downtrending pressure. We can also play this off of a quick trade. If we start to peak below our 50, which for me is this red line here, we start to dip below our 50 here, we can probably go short towards this line. This is where we'd expect to have a little bit of resistance. We break through there. We follow a bearish continuation. If we go ahead and reject that, then we can go ahead and play the reversal and come back up, play it towards this area here. Q, as you can see, I play Q all the time. I got lines all over this place. Go ahead and chop this up real quick. Q looks like it's struggling a little bit here. Q, we're going to go ahead and just go off of pre-market high, pre-market low. All right, that's all we're doing with Q. All right, we just want to go. We start to break from the pre-market high. We're going to go ahead and think long. If especially specifically we break yesterday's high, then we'll go ahead and really start to go in. We may even average up in a trade. So if we break here, we'll go ahead and make a long position. If we start to break previous day's high, we might think about continuation to the upside. So we may even go ahead and average up in our position to try to make a better play for us. We start to break down and we break through through our pre-market low here. We can go ahead and probably assume that it's going to be a rough day and we can look for some continuation to the downside. Tesla's acting kind of odd. Okay. We've been looking at Tesla for a while. Okay. Don't forget Tesla is forming that pennant on both the monthly. You can see it right here forming. right? So we got this broad movement here, and we're getting tight, right? So forming on the monthly. We also got it forming on the weekly. All right. We're uptrending here, right? So you can definitely see this here. So you can see that price trending here. All right. So we got this one here, right? So we got the further out triangle. We got a wedge here, and then we can just come back in. And then you're looking at again, look, there's wedges inside of wedges all over the place, man. All right, all over the place. All right. So Tesla's looking for a move. I think we're going to break to the upside. I would love for it to go fill this gap here. This is what I'm looking for. I don't think we get the explosive move like this week or next week or whatever, but I'm looking for it eventually here in the near future, probably in 2024, maybe the beginning of the year or the end of December. We go and make a run for this area here. That's what I'd go for right here. It's not out of the cards. 242.64 is where we're at, right? So Tesla can definitely move $20 in a given time period, and especially if there's some good bullish sentiment, Tesla can move, $15 a day. All right. So with Tesla, we're just gonna go ahead, pick a high point, and it's supported both pre-market and yesterday, right? And we're going to go ahead and pick the low point. Now, since the low point is already in pre-market, we're going to go ahead and be a little conservative. We're going to go ahead and pick our low point off of yesterday. A lot of price action here, low point on yesterday's price action. So if we start to go here and we close below this area, we're probably looking for the downtrending, and we probably want to think, 235 is inbound. So, but I'm liking this for the break to the upside. I think right here we're at 240. I think Tesla 245. And if it has some sort of crazy move, there's been a lot of block trades and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if a 250, we get some crazy push. So just be ready for it. Have a little bit of dry powder on the hand so you can trade some Tesla. Also, remember what I talked about RSI? We're at the bottom of RSI. Okay. Tesla loves bounce on bottom RSIs. Okay. So we'll be paying attention to that. All right. Costco. We got a member request here. All right. Costco. Here we go. I like what I'm seeing here. We got a nice, so you can consider this a rising flag. All right. We got very nice push here. Right. And you got nice consolidation, but the consolidation is continually rising. Okay. So what's going to end up happening with Costco is we got the break, we got the push, boom. All right. We got a little bit of pullback, and now we got our consolidation mode. Consolidation is pushing back up. I got a feeling we got another push to the upside. Now, when we look at Costco further out, okay. All right. We're already looking like we're breaking out. Well, we have broken out, right? 212. Now, typically, what happens after you break out? Notice what happened here. Okay. So we had to break out. Let's go ahead and move these. So get you guys a little strategy. This what we'd be looking for with Costco. All right. So last time we broke out, let's look where we broke out. Now we're on the weekly, so we're going to go ahead and use the tips on this one, right? Because the weeklies is more price action. But last time we broke out, we're here, right? So what is this move? This is 602 to 564, right? Okay, so that was the last breakout zone. So we broke out, and then that's where we cooled back down until we failed, right? So now we've done it again, right? So usually when you hit the second time and you break out and you're in a better position than you were, okay, higher highs, higher lows, and we're moving on up. So we're looking really good. We break out. We could potentially cool back, but typically you're going to break out the amount that you previously did before. So I would not be surprised. We'd get about a $40 push from this breakout, and that would put us at about here, 650. I think 650 area is the area where we got for the decent push to the upside. As you can see, it probably will take a couple weeks to get there, and we might even wick towards it. It may not be a full candlestick, as you can see previously, and we might just wick to it, but definitely, I think 240, 250 is in the cards for this breakout, and then we get our cool down period where we go and retest support because previous resistance becomes support now once we break out. So 2 times we hit it here, we failed. We're in a better position now with Costco. We got better guidance, better fundamentals, all that stuff. Costco's a juggernaut, right? We're pushing up now. We're breaking out. Boom, we break out. We go ahead and push for the previous here to here to the upside 650. And then that's the area where we're looking where we'll probably hit that resistance zone for the cool down period to go retest, make sure we're truly ready to do this. So Costco, good one to go ahead and go long on. What we got? All right, Netflix. I am taking requests, y'all. Taking requests. Netflix. Got a request for Netflix, no problem. Netflix has been struggling here lately. We're kind of bottom fishing. I don't know about Netflix, man. You look at Netflix. Netflix is tough to gauge right now. I want to say that, we got to push to the upside. It looks as though we want to push to the upside. TTM squeeze here is indicating that we're done. Momentum is shifting from this downtrend that we have, and we're done downtrending, and we're looking for the move to the upside. So, if you have time and you have money, long positions are warranted, but you probably want to go out mid-range. You're looking for, into January, into February, shares long, for your long position. If you're playing the options game, you're gonna have to really go off of momentum. Test or Netflix really hasn't been buzzing too much here lately. So it's kind of consolidating. I mean, we got some decent dip here. What was this? 460 to 446. So a nice little $15 push there. But then it just kind of consolidated and hasn't been really doing much. I mean, it hasn't really been trading much. 448, 452. So like $3-4 moves in this thing. So it really hasn't been trading much. We're above our 50. We're at the bottom RSI, but indicators are showing we got some bearish. So the only indicator, RSI, is showing us that we're at the bottom, but all the other sub indicators are giving us bearish continuation. So I'd be leery to go long here. You probably can catch this a long position at the bell for a little bit of a push. Typically, it likes to push at the bell, and you could probably catch a little bit of a rise, but you want to go ahead, and if you want to go long, you want to wait for it to push the bell, cool down, find where it starts to bottom out, and then go ahead and get into your position there, and then wait, and then watch it for its continuation rise. So Cisco, I don't like to play options on Cisco. Shares. Go shares long. Cisco, guys, artificial intelligence. Cisco is one of those things. I don't know if any of you are familiar with construction, okay? But listen, if artificial intelligence is the house, right? The house, the pretty house, the thing everyone's like, oh, check out my house. Ooh, it's so pretty and everything like that. Okay. That's artificial intelligence, right? NVIDIA and AMD, they're the things inside your house, the comfortable couch, the chips, right? They're the TV, the posh stuff that that your wife is just like, ooh, I have a coffee bar. Okay, yeah, I'm a little salty. Okay, my wife wants a coffee bar. All right. I don't even know what that is, but she wants one. Okay. She wants one of those NVIDIA chips. That's what she wants. All right. Cisco is the frame that built that house. Okay. You can't have the artificial intelligence in the house, and you can't have the chips making all the cool stuff without the frame. Okay. Cisco is that frame. There's some other ones too, but they're not as sexy. They're not getting all their recognition, but Cisco is that frame. Buy the shares, collect a dividend, hold it for long. You'll be happy. You'll thank me 10 years from now. Promise you that. Anyways, hope you got my analogy on there. A coffee bar. What the hell is a coffee bar? I don't even know what that is. Anyways, coin. Crypto's been going crazy. I love her though. I'm going to get her one, even though I don't know what it is. Nebraska Furniture Mart has one, so I'm going to get it for her. Coin 138, 136. We got about a $2 move. Okay, those are our levels for coin. Crypto's pretty bullish. We like coin. All right, I think coin is has a little bit. It's done a huge run. I mean, look at this huge run. So we're due for a little bit of a pullback. This might have been the pullback, and we might be ready for takeoff again. I don't know. I'd like to see it probably pull back a little bit more. I'd like to see it get back to the 120s, about this area here. I'd like to see it cool back here, see if we truly are ready to roll. Volume starting to taper off. We're way overbought. Okay, so we got some room to come down. MACD looks like it wants to cross. SMI's already crossed, and TTM squeeze is starting to cool off. So go ahead. I think it's a gamble, but the probability states that cooling off is more probable than continuation to the upside. So the cooling off period, I like this one for for a push to 130 over the next coming weeks, maybe 125 if we get a really some bearish news on some sort of a crazy news with crypto or something like that. All right, someone wants to see shop. Gotcha. All right, we got about a couple more, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. We got market bell coming. Shop. Ooh, look at this. Someone ran shop up. We're gonna go ahead and put that. We're gonna go half of this. Okay, someone ran this up. Big buy order. We're gonna split hairs and we're gonna go half. Okay, boom. There's half. All right, that's gonna be our top trigger. And then we're going to come right here, right to the bottom. There's a bottom trigger. So now you got your trigger 72.30, trigger to the upside, 70.89. You can call it 70.75 if you want, to the trigger to the downside. Ooh, shops. Someone's selling it too. Selling shop. Coming out of consolidation. Well, this was heavy consolidation for after hours and pre-market. Wow. What did it do yesterday? It's pretty sideways motion yesterday too. Huh, interesting. Maybe cool down period. Uber. Consolidation. All right. Consolidation off of this push 60, right? Nice. I mean, it's pushed hella a lot. Okay. So we like this for puts. All right. Tight consolidation. We want to go ahead and start thinking short. We don't have to go heavy short, but a push back down. When we look at Uber, I mean, it was just like 58 just the other day. We got 62. We probably are looking for to push back down to like this area here. Excuse me. There was a strong push. Whenever you see stuff like this is unnatural, stuff like that. So, you can come up here and just, you come here where the break starts to happen. This is just real quick, quick stuff. You put your line here. This is just eyeballing it, but put your line and put our line right. And then we're going to go right in the middle. Bink, right there. So that's where we're looking at $54, $55. It's about where I thought it was going to be at anyway. So $55 is our level where we're looking at for Uber. All right, guys. Hey, Chuck Fu with TWR. Hope to see you on the platform. This is your pre-market show. Hopefully you got some money out of this. And let's go ahead and go out there and kill it, okay? Join the free Discord, join the free Telegram. It's free for the holidays. I got a lot of great services that are free on the platform. I'm going to close it up after the holidays, so strike while the iron's hot. Get you some, okay? I'll see you guys out there when that bell rings, and let's go out to make some money. As always, if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war.